I never thought I would be someone who would end up in an abusive relationship. I used to think, why do these women stay? Why don't they just leave their husband or boyfriend? Why did they put up with it? Somehow, I ended up in a relationship that was abusive. He drank, threw things around, and said horrible things that made me feel that I was worthless. As time went on, I began to believe the things he said. I felt worthless, and I felt like I deserved what I got. I lost so much weight. I was jittery and anxious and always expecting the worst. I was miserable, and yet I felt so trapped. I had become one of those women who stayed. 1 in 4 women have experienced domestic violence in their lifetime. It took a lot of courage to leave him. But it was the best decision I ever made. But after I left him, I struggled to cope with everyday life. It was like my self-esteem had been trampled on, and I became paralyzed by the decisions I was faced with. Where would I live? What would I do for money? How would I get my life back on track? Even though I was physically free, I still felt like I was being mentally controlled. I gave myself time to really focus on me and to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I knew that I wanted my old confident self back. I wanted to feel good about myself again. So I worked hard at developing my self-esteem and learning to love myself again. It was only when I loved myself that I could open up my heart to love another again. This process was possible with the support of Transform the Trauma of Domestic Violence by DesignLifeCoach.com. In collaboration of experts on this subject. This workbook provided me with the strength to transform my past trauma so that my present life was not interrupted by it. Now I feel great. I can hold my head up high and know that I have survived domestic violence. And I will never be in that position again. I'm a survivor.